you fucking nerds. We're back here. Finally, round 3. Some of these games. Well, the first game has been played. Scan threatened to drop out because these two dickheads have been dodging, taking a long time to play their games. Of course, Jose, always going to be a dickhead. A little surprising from HyDrA. Must be a little busy, but hopefully HyDrA can destroy Mr. Jose, because Jose is just a big time waster. And yeah, okay, we got Protoss versus Terran. Jose. And HyDrA looking like he's going to go for the nice factory build, so I like it a lot here by Mr. HyDrA. HyDrA playing at a very high level. And we'll see how he does versus Mr. Jose. Jose obviously going to scout very quickly. Oh no, okay, no he's not. It'll be a little tricky here. See that very standard barracks gas, or depot gas into the barracks. Gonna throw down 2 to 3 factories right away. And yeah, HyDrA is pretty good with his factory builds. Factory builds very strong if you can pull them off and not get cannoned before. Yeah, you can get your stuff out. The vultures are important to continue to pick off the probes. And yeah, Jose surprising us all. Let's see if he just sends his first zealots down in the right spot. Not scouting correctly yet, which can be annoying. A little bit unlucky from Mr. Jose. And yeah, we're going to see those 2 factories get thrown down right away. No need to build a bunker unless you're scouted. Not going to have to worry about too much. Yeah, going to have those 2 factories versus a 3 gateway build here. First, Zealot's going to come down here, and he is going to split them up here, so Jose playing a very clean game here so far. That first Zealot is going to ignore that Marine, just going to run by the Marine. Going to throw down a bunker now, which you just kind of need to get. You can put it up here, put it down here. Both options good. This protects your SCVs, but you're going to be a little bit vulnerable to the cannons that are eventually going to come. Nice job there picking off that SCV right before it finishes that factory, delaying those vultures as much as possible. The cannon push is now beginning. These Zealots doing a nice job picking off SCVs. Picked off 2 SCVs so far. Marines are going to go into the bunker, going to start picking off more SCVs that are building stuff. Going to pull these Marines out very nicely, just to apply some pressure to these Zealots that want to get supply blocked. Is the risk of having these out here on this side instead of in here, a little bit less protected, but both of them can be a little bit vulnerable. Very good, nice job picking off that probe there. Only 1 cannon is going to be there. Going to slow that down a lot, but picking off all those depots is going to delay HyDrA a lot, but not really going to slow him down too much. Not really going to be too big of an issue, I don't think. It is going to hurt not having more vultures here, but if you keep these vultures alive, going to stack and repair the bunker. Very nice job. Going to kill off most of these Zealots who did try to pick that bunker off. Vultures continuing to stay alive. Going to lose 1 there and only have 1 remaining. So actually, pretty good pressure here from Jose, but HyDrA was able to pick off that probe. Going to delay this a lot here. I can use this vulture once again to try to pick off that probe. You really, really want to pick off that probe. Jose continuing to pick off depots, getting damage where he can done, but a good defense here for HyDrA so far. Getting that machine shop down now. Going to want to get that siege mode out. These cannons, I don't think are in range of that factory. Probably in range of this barracks. So, okay, that's not even a cannon. That's just a pylon. Trying to inch closer here is Jose. This machine shop is going to be a big deal here. He's really wanting to keep that alive here. He is starting to get gas at home. Not collecting. Did get 2 assimilators. Hasn't got a core yet, I don't think either. Nice micro here by HyDrA with those vultures. But these cannons are getting closer and closer. Siege mode has begun. Rebuilding of that bunker. And a very aggressive gateway here as well. But yeah, it's not... HyDrA has not taken a lot of damage yet. Its bunker is in range of this gateway. More Zealots running back here. Now collecting, getting that cybernetics core. Still no gateway or anything. So Jose still pretty all in here. HyDrA chilling, gonna get his command center here. Another couple of nice pickoffs there. Good save in that second SCV there. And going to pull some out here to help fight with these vultures, lifting up that barracks that was getting in range here. Siege mode nearly done, and once siege mode is done, I think this push is going to be over. Jose is going to have to transition into something else. Going to look like he's going to go for either speed, zealots, probably DTs. It'd be nice if he picked up this barracks. That'll slow down the factory production, but yeah, not too big of a deal. Picking off one more SCV there, another SCV. So doing a pretty good job picking up SCVs. You can see HyDrA down to 16 SCVs. So he has been taking a lot of SCV hits, but nothing important. None of his tech, anything that's really going to slow him down. Just SCVs and depots, which aren't a big deal. Aren't going to kill someone on their own. Getting the Templar of Archives, that Nexus down now. Continuing to try to get some damage done with these 3 zealots that continuously are popping out, but almost throwing them away. Really not picking off enough, and he's gonna have no army. These tanks pushing forward, trying to take down all of these cannons, and it's looking really, really good here for HyDrA, defending the mid build while going for the factory. That's as good as you can ask for to start this game out. I wouldn't mind seeing a starport get thrown down. A tank drop would be absolutely devastating. These zealots here coming on this side now, just basically throwing these away now. I don't think these are doing anything at all. Definitely not worth it. But Jose thinks otherwise. But nice job there by HyDrA keeping that SCV alive. And yeah, he's going to be able to break out and start pushing. Third Nexus down here for Jose. Jose adding gateways in the middle, which I'm not sure if I like that. Yeah, going to want to add gateways at home. I think his middle is going to be broken here soon. A little pylon wall to prevent any vultures from running by. Going to get that comm stat, I imagine, here quickly, and his support bay. A little low on gas, still only on 1 gas, adding another geyser here now. 3 DTs are out. Well, okay, look at that. Missile turret out. Don't think he has Widow Mines yet. Widow Mines just being upgraded. These DTs are going to take out a couple of these Marines. Hopefully HyDrA sees that. He does. He's going to see that. Going to pull back to his turret and not going to let these DTs run by. Going to block their little path. And yeah, good job by HyDrA. That is the next step to hold. Is the DTs, and yeah, Jose's really not been able to get much done. HyDrA going to be able to start laying these Widow Mines down now. 3 DTs once again out on the map. He does, yeah, he did scan once. He's going to move back here, get another turret to help prevent this wall. Doesn't want any DTs running around his base. Knows he's got himself a good position, starting to get those turrets up around for any drops. The robo, though, I don't see any robos anywhere from Mr. Jose. So Jose just going to try to transition into massing. The Widow Mines being set, going to be able to pick off these DTs, or at least get him a little scared. HyDrA being careful not to lose any of his tanks. He's only on 2 factories, so doesn't want to get his tank count reset. And it looks like those DTs are going to be just enough to give Jose enough time to actually be able to start massing here in the middle of the map. But yeah, he is aware. My goodness, he is aware that this middle is going to probably be taken out sooner than later. So he is starting to add everything back at home. Still going to be pretty vulnerable to a tank drop. That dropship is being built now. Getting these buildings to float out to maximize the vision of these turrets and be able to react quicker to any drops. Knows that drops are most likely to be the next thing Jose tries, but Jose actually going for just upgrades and mass right now. So not going to go for drops. Is getting these pylons around to spot drops, because Jose is also well aware that drops are going to be something that HyDrA is most likely to try with this build. Adding on his factories now, getting his gas. Well, I would like to see 2 more geysers get thrown down here for Mr. HyDrA, but he's in a great position, doing a great job here. not succumbing to any of Mr. Jose's pressure. Seeing lots of high Templars being out. That can be devastating as well. Scan gonna go down at the main, probably the front and the main. This drop gonna go all the way around here, so not gonna go up here, which they probably could have just done. It could have just sneaked on the side, but obviously HyDrA not hacking, gonna go for the around strategy, which I do like less. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Gonna come a little bit later, but yeah, not a big deal at all. These pilots are going to scout it, so Jose is going to know this is coming. Adding lots of cannons here now. Even dodging this pylon, very nicely done here by HyDrA, maneuvering this drop the best he can so it does not get scouted. But okay, now he's gonna come all the way down here too. Crazy stuff, crazy path this drop is taking. Continue to wall up here at the front. Does have a complete wall. No bunkers. Drop coming in now. These two Dragoons have been chasing it down. Gonna start shooting away at the dropship. One tank able to drop, but not gonna get a shot. Oh, it does get a shot off, but on the wrong side. Was still able to get a couple kills, so worth it. You didn't waste all of that APM, at least for nothing. Vessel out. Another dropship being built. And yeah, just adding on his factories. This is HyDrA's game to lose. Jose is pretty all in with his mass. Not going to be able to remax super quickly, investing all of his minerals into just production. Not so much building facilities. Upgrades all going now. Adding more and more cannons around the main so he does not take any more tank drop. That could have been GG basically if HyDrA hit that other side. Don't know if that tank was in range or not, but what can you do? Scan going to go down. Lots of high Templars here. It'd be nice to get an EMP. Storm's gonna go down. We'll see how this push goes. Jose has invested all of it. He is maxed out. Going to push in here. Going to be on HyDrA to hold. Does have a pretty good factory count, so I think he's going to be okay. These Dragoons stopping these Zealots from going in here, so not the best micro here by Jose. DT's High Templars. We do see a defensive matrix went down there somewhere, I think. Storm's going to come down here. The tanks are pretty bunched up, and all of these High Templars have at least one Storm. It would be nice to target these down with the tanks. These Zealots coming in, though, and the middle has been broken. Jose is officially penetrated Mr. HyDrA. That does not mean the game is over yet. You can obviously siege up your tanks as they produce from the factory. And actually, you know what? He may actually be able to hold the choke. So actually, he's not going to be fully penetrated there. Is going to be able to hold on. Making that Archon is always a nice move. Don't want to use your Storm and then make them into an Archon, because it's going to be a while before they can get another Storm off. These Widow Mines doing a great job destroying these Zealots that are reinforcing, and yeah, like I said, it's going to be real hard for Jose to remax. He does not have a crazy amount of gateways, so if HyDrA's able to hold on without taking any substantial damage, I think he's going to be just fine. You can see these reinforcements just not being able to come in fast enough. If he had more gateways, he'd be able to just remax and reset it, and it might just be GG, but he invested all of that early time into units so he could max up ASAP after that failed rush, which obviously I don't think is a terrible idea. HyDrA continuing to set Widow Mines here at the choke, which are doing a huge amount of damage. Jose smartly sends some Zealots down here to start picking off some of these turrets for the drops that will be eventually coming. You can see that mass robo's going down here, so thinking ahead there is Mr. Jose. Gonna pick off that barrack so the factories can no longer be built. Slowly rebuilding this choke though, and yeah, HyDrA is just fine. Held that like a boss, man. And yeah, that could have been devastating. Another important building getting picked off here, science facility. So Jose very good at picking off these important buildings and not letting his units just run around AFK. And almost reestablishing this choke, which is a big important thing for HyDrA. He's focusing on that. Does not want to lose. Is finally setting some vultures that committed suicide trying to save this. I think it is getting repaired. Yeah, there's an SCV under there repairing that. So yeah, is going to keep that alive, not going to lose it. Going to try to pick off a turret, though. And yeah, drops are going to be the next step here for Jose now that the The cannon rush hasn't worked. The mid build / cannon rush hasn't built. The remass hasn't worked. And now he's going to start going into mass drops here, while continuing to mass here in the middle, it looks like. And yeah, so Jose's, I think, is now officially evened this game out. HyDrA, I think, had a small advantage after holding, but has been unable to capitalize. That drop could have been a GG drop. You can see there's still no probes dare collect on that side. A couple of scans going to go down here. We got 1-1-2 upgrades versus 0-1 for HyDrA. That'll be a big story, because once the taeng gets max upgrades, the mech is pretty hard to stop. You really want to try to capitalize on the Protoss upgrades in this early game against this mech. But it is easier said than done. Tanks and Vultures, pretty good. But yeah, Jose, pretty good. Zealot Micro here, making sure that they aren't getting too clumped up in surrounding these tanks. Pretty good. A lot of 1 HP tanks here. And yeah, just continuing to throw small amounts of units in. Jose definitely being a little sloppy with some of his frontal attacks here. But yeah, HyDrA now going to have the supply lead, and that is not what you want in this matchup. Massing up his gateways at home, so yeah, Jose is just now going to start probably turtling in his base here. That is what he's going to have to do, because this middle is going to be taken out, and all of these gateways are going to be destroyed. Continuing to add on factories. Now some starports. Extra starports. Looks like he's going to go for some Wraith, which would be nice to pick off the drops. Reaver drops, so getting prepared here. And not a lot of defense here at home. Just a couple of turrets here. So this drop could be look at that, triple robo. So he's going to get all of that, all of the upgrades at once. I actually do like that. You might as well if you have the money, right? Some of those upgrades could take a while, and that makes your Reavers a lot better. So that's a pretty cool little thing there by Jose. Jose, when he's not hacking, yeah, know what? Nah, fuck that. Fuck you, Jose. Mine's gonna go down here, and yeah, this middle is going to get taken out. This drop though, that's going to be what's up here? Got 2, 4, 6 Reavers. Shuttle speed, and all of that is going to be ready here just now. So is HyDrA going to be able to react to time? He does have a pretty good bank, so I think even if he does lose all of his SCVs here, it may not be the end of the world. A tank drop coming in here now for HyDrA here as well. Don't know where he's going to drop these. Maybe just on the ledge there. Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea at all. I can see Jose going to try to prevent these tanks from getting up there, because they'll be able to shoot as these guys are coming in. But here is the story right now. HyDrA getting Reaver dropped. He is reacting. The Reavers are dropping. He is pulling some of these SCVs. A lot of SCVs are going to go down though. And these Reavers with that damage upgrade are going to be able to take out that maid so quickly. So very nicely done there by Jose. Going to destroy another command center too. Focusing these Reavers. Going to continue to get damage done before they get taken out. HyDrA though has broken through. So this is a pretty crazy game we have here. This drop saving Jose's life here. Going to try to pick up these Reavers and just move them a little bit farther back out of the siege mode range. Very nicely done, but going to get picked off. And yeah, so now Jose has successfully eliminated all of HyDrA's economy. HyDrA is going to have to remass on Vulture and Tank, I imagine, and he's going to have to break them in this push. If Jose is able to hold on this push, losing 2 science vessels, losing at least 1 there, I heard it explode. And yeah, this push is pretty much all in here for HyDrA. HyDrA knows that yeah, he's not going to be collecting a maximum economy for a long time here. Nice storms going down there, eliminating those first batch of units here. HyDrA has to be really careful not to throw anything away here. And he has to break them on this push, continuing to reinforce here. Lots of vultures are going to be being built. Lots of tanks actually queued up here too. So HyDrA has a lot of units, a lot of bank queued up in his factories right now, and I think this push may just be enough. Still not a whole lot of gateways here. Going to push forward with the Zealot Storms here. We got 222 versus 22. So all even on upgrades. Decent storms going down there. Going to take out that first frontal amount, but there's so many siege tanks here. And yeah, continuing to reinforce. I think HyDrA may be able to break him. If he's able to start picking off these units the second they're built, and not letting Jose build up. He is maxed again, though, somehow, so he's queued up a lot of units here. I don't know where all of his units are. I guess just queued up, somehow maxed out, though. Slowly getting his economy, HyDrA back to 10 SCVs, but now he is absolutely poor. So once all of these factories finish, that is going to be all for a while. So really has to be careful. Jose really has to reset this army once. That's all he has to do is just somehow reset this Terran army one time, and he'll be okay. But he has been penetrated. These tanks are moving forward. If these tanks can get to that main, here we're going to see a big drop here coming in here for Jose to try to hold on. Reavers dropping right in the middle of the siege tanks. Very nicely done here, but going to get picked off fairly quickly while these Zealots come in the front. Slowly denting the Terran army, but still a lot of tanks here. We need to see more reinforcements coming in. We do see more reinforcements. This may just be enough, but it's still not completely over here. Jose, if he's able to muster up a max army one more time, maybe he'll be able to break this. But yeah, as of right now, it is not looking good. HyDrA all in, desperately trying to reach that. He needs to use these tanks. He needs to push everything forward right now. Needs to get to that Nexus. Even taking out gateways though right now, all going to be good. Needs to keep the can't be throwing vultures away. Needs to keep everything alive. Spread these tanks out as much as they can. Take minimal damage with splash and storms and yeah, all that stuff. I feel like HyDrA is going to be able to do this. It's just so hard to get a proper attack when you're with this many tanks and vultures in your base. Reavers trying to do what they can. And yeah, this is a really, really close game still. The supply almost even. Reavers doing what they can. Every trade is good here. Has to keep these tanks alive. Very good micro here by Jose. But also very good micro here by HyDrA. It's still anybody's game. It is so close right now. More reinforcements has to come in here. The Terran army has gotten really small. And you can see that the reinforcements are just coming in so much slower here. Good defensive matrix here. Going to keep his final two tanks alive. You can see these tanks are just trying to break these cannons to get to his main. If he's able to kill all of these probes, he may just be okay. He still has 4 tanks. These 4 tanks would be so big in this fight right now. Every tank matters. The tanks are hard to come by with his limited gas. But up to 28 SCVs. Moving this tank forward, farther and farther forward. Jose knows that he needs to not let these tanks, and that last tank going down may just be GG for HyDrA. I guess he's bringing in 2 more here. These 4 tanks would have really changed the game, I think. And it looks like Jose is actually going to be able to hold on and win this crazy game. Crazy game 1. Yeah, just not going to be able to have the economy. That drop just doing too much damage. That triple robo, very nice. That triple support bay is the MVP move of the game for Mr. Jose. Those 6 Reavers took out that main, devastated the economy. And yeah, HyDrA looks like he's going to fall 0-1 in this first game to that loser Jose. Protoss OP. HyDrA though, not going to give up. Yeah, no point. Or where did they say that? Nah, it may just be GG here too. 200. Jose back to maxed out. And yeah, not looking good for Mr. HyDrA. Back to 44 SCVs, but like still no main. Down 100. Well, yeah, he doesn't have. Yeah, he doesn't really have anything back here. And more reinforced. Yeah, this is actually just GG. Never mind. GG. GG. 1-0 for Jose. Very manner of HyDrA to GG remake. And yeah, we'll jump into game number 2. Very nice. Game number 1, boys. Not bad. Group 3. Alright, game number 2. Mr. Jose going to be Protoss once again. HyDrA going to be Zerg in the middle. So a bit unfortunate for Mr. HyDrA, who is looking to even up this series. But what can ya do? Jose going to go for that mid build once again. A little bit closer to his choke here. Do see the hatchery into right away pool, because I think it is a couple seconds quicker. Then drone and then overlord. Okay, very interesting stuff versus the 2 gate here. Overlord is going to scout that, and he is going to know that he's up versus a mid build, and he's going to have to pull a hella amount of drones. This probe just checking the chokes to make sure he's not up versus a Zerg is... I don't know if he gave up before he went there. What is he doing? First 2 zealots, so out on the way. 2 creep colonies down. And yeah, 8 Zerglings being built. So he did pull up all of his Zerglings, even building some at home. And yeah, gonna have to fight Zerglings versus Zealots. Just gonna have to try to protect his drones here. While he continues to get his choke up, needs to build that 4th one so he can have that full wall off. Keeping his drones alive. Nice little drone glitch there on that Zealot. Prevent it from doing anything. Setting a couple of these Zerglings back up to help wall. And yeah, HyDrA, easy peasy, gonna hold that. Very nicely done. And even going to be able to send a couple of counter Zerglings in to scout what's going on. So very nicely done. That's absolutely picture perfect mid hold there by HyDrA, making that look a lot easier than it in fact is. Getting those evos, I love that up there. Gonna just help plug those holes a bit, using these Zerglings to prevent the Zealots from running through, and another excellent hold there. Also going to get a little bit of counter attack damage there. Gonna interrupt those probes mining. And yeah, very nicely done. We'll see how HyDrA is going to transition here. Gonna try to get these Zerglings back. Nice little split there. Gonna get one through, and the other ones actually do run around that pylon. Cute little micro there by HyDrA. Gonna get 4 more Zerglings back here. Gonna build a cannon and this core now back here. HyDrA microing like a boss, man. Up to 300 APM here. Very nicely done. Going to just be super annoying with these Zerglings. If Jose forced to stack a couple of them, but nice fighting here by HyDrA. Going to continue to be annoying up here. This cannon gonna be targeted now, but I think once that's up, this harassment is going to be over. And yeah, very nicely done here by HyDrA. Not gonna rush into any quick gas here, so I think he's just gonna play it nice and slow and safe here. You're probably going to get actually 1 gas to get the HyDRAs. You want to get a couple HyDRAs just to prevent this drop from coming out, because I think Jose is going to try to get a fairly close cannon and a robo. Or maybe Dragoons. I think maybe, I don't know. But I don't know exactly what his tech of choice is yet. I don't see anything anywhere yet. Maybe a robo down here. Yeah, okay, robo down here. More Zerglings going to run by here. So I do like that. Gonna just trade some drones for Zerglings and to continue to just scout exactly what his opponent's going on. Information is power in this game, and HyDrA is going to know exactly what's up. Adding more and more hatcheries here. Still no gas. I don't know if he saw the robo timing here. But he knows that there's gas being collected, so he knows that there's probably a robo somewhere on the map. Gonna get his 2 gas down here. Usually 7 minutes. 7 minutes is the normal drop time. A little bit earlier than that if you're going with just the Zealot. So I think HyDrA has it all timed out here. He's gonna get his HyDrA den up immediately. Probably at least 2 Sunkens, I think, around his main, just to really slow those first Zealots down that are going to be dropped here. Triple down for Jose, getting that Citadel and the Robo. So Jose in a pretty good condition, or yeah, pretty good position, not condition, position. And so is HyDrA. HyDrA, very nice choke here with the triple Evo chamber. Not gonna, yeah, gonna force him to get some Dragoons to try to pick that off, but he's gonna have to wait for Dragoon range. I don't think he upgraded that yet. Dragoons have real shitty range without that upgrade. We got a Reaver, 2 Reavers being built, no dropship, so just gonna start punching away at that front. We see the layer down, 1 sunken colony, and a couple of HyDRAs going to be built for this first drop. Dragoon's going to go Overlord hunting, but none on this side for Mr. Jose to pick off. So, yeah, good stuff. See that Dragoon range being upgraded now. He's realizing how useless those Dragoons are without that upgrade. Nice amount of sunken colonies, not too many, not too little, just enough. The HyDRA's going to be start just making HyDRAs now until he's going to slowly transition into the Guardians, I would imagine. And yeah, just get himself in a nice go-through position. It's not like HyDRA to do anything too aggressive to capitalize on his advantage. He's one of those players who like to just ride out his advantage and just put himself in a position where he's just no way he's going to lose. Which in a tournament for $1,000, I don't mind at all, especially versus some of these Koreans that he will be up against here soon. Reaver's now starting to punch away at home, getting an observatory and a couple more cannons here back at his main. Still only on 4 gateways here. So Jose, yeah, it's really focusing on non-stop production from his few facilities that he does have. And he's going to try to hit, I think, just a very strong timing to overwhelm the Zerg, but I don't think the Zerg is going to be cutting any corners here. Do see that Queen's Nest and the Spire are going to get the Overlord speed before going into the Queen's Nest, which I like to do as well. The Overlords are just can be so much more useful. The Protoss have to be more afraid of drops, and you're earlier to the drops. Just continuing to build his Sunkens here, which he does have to do, as that mass from the front is still a big threat. Getting some defense around. Oh, getting his Evo Chambers. Never mind. Thought it was going to be more static D for the inevitable drops that will be coming. We do see another Reaver, 2 Observers, so no drops yet. Getting his economy up nice, still in the probe lead. But yeah, HyDrA playing this very nicely as well. Getting ready to try to pick off some of these Reavers. These Reavers are starting to become a big deal. Getting some mutas now, so gonna use the mutas to try to pick off these Reavers. Coming forward here now, going to try to pick off as many Reavers as he can. Picks off 3 Reavers. 4, oh my god, picks off all 4 of the Reavers. Huge, very nicely done by HyDrA. That was a big trade. That is going to force Jose to run in here with his Zealots and Dragoons. And luckily for HyDrA, I think he's going to have more than enough Sunkens here to hold this no problem. So huge play there by HyDrA. Very nicely done. That's a game-changing play right there. Because it's starting to look scary. That army was starting to get big. Those Reavers, once they start to pile up, can get real scary real fast. They can just destroy millions of HyDRAs in just mere seconds. So the Hive coming down now, pulling up some more drones to rebuild this choke. Does not want to get penetrated by Jose. And you're really going to prevent that from happening. Starting to mass up at home. Knows that it's risky to to mass your gateways in the middle versus Zerg. Makes you a little bit more all in. Back at home, you can just hold your choke for a lot longer. So we shall see how this goes. Now we're going to start building some cannons out here at the front. Muta's going to come in here. Going to make that foolish High Templar storm its own Reaver. Nicely done by HyDrA. Lost a couple of Mutas, but NBD. And yeah, everything looking okay. Maybe going to send these Mutas out to get some more information. Try to buy himself some time before this Greater Spire is done. Getting a nice little loop of Sunkens here. Yeah, just scouting out here. Oh, these were thrown in this control group. Be nice to pick off these High Templars. That's huge by HyDrA. Another great play that separates the good players from the great players. Little things like that can change games. More Reavers have accumulated up here, but once again, 2 Reavers going to get picked off there by HyDrA. So just knowing exactly what he needs to do, getting more gas up here. And yeah, just looking real good for Mr. HyDrA. It's this frontal pressure build is just real all in by Protoss, but you can see how effective he's maxed now, 190 to 89. So HyDra's gonna have to rely on his specialty units, his guardians and his lurkers here, his static defense to just buy himself a little bit more time to get up a bigger, better army. As of right now, though, HyDrA playing excellently. This is, yeah, textbook fastest Zerg versus Protoss here. Not being deterred by this middle. And yeah, just showing you how it's done. Spreading these lurkers out, but observers are already there. And going to take those out very quickly. Do you see Overlord's going to come in here with the mutants to try to pick off these observers. But he is going to lose a lot of them. And now this first drop is coming in here. There is a High Templar in here, so this could be devastating for HyDrA. But not going to lose a single drone. So perfect pull there by HyDrA. Going to keep all 54 of his beautiful drones alive. And yeah, look at that. He took out 70 supply there super quickly for the trade of just, what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I guess Jose did take out quite a few Sunkens, but did no real damage here. So now this next fight, HyDra's going to be that much stronger. May have a little bit less static defense, but he's going to have more army to help it out. Upgrades at 0-0 right now. Guardian's now starting to be built. A lot more robos here for Mr. Jose. And yeah, knows he has to drop now. The Zerg is getting that scary place. Little concerned. I guess he doesn't really have okay, I bet you all these drones are going to be Sunkens. This round of drones is definitely going to be Sunkens, I think. Is it? Yeah. He's going to pull those right up and rebuild 12 Sunkens there. Actually, no, he's going to pull some down here. So not all of them, just 4 Sunkens, 5 Sunkens. Okay. Okay. I thought he was just going to build all 12 there. Still not a crazy amount of defense back at home, so still 1 drop. If HyDrA gets drone reset, it could be GG quick. So Jose playing this very nicely, has a very strong Protoss. And we've seen how difficult this matchup is for Zerg players. We don't see Zerg winning in these high-level matches very often versus Protoss. Another attack coming in here. Jose maxed out again with the Observer going to have a drop come in as well. Lots of HyDras in position. HyDrA relying on the Korean way of defending. He's at 82 drones, and he's going to take out the 2 gas drones, which I like that. A little an underutilized move. If someone's pulled all the drones, you might as well storm the gas. Able to get like what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. You're not supposed to do math live, but yeah, a lot, like 20 drones there. Just by storming the gas collecting drones. Usually players don't typically hotkey them when pulling because it's just so inconvenient and time consuming to resend all of the drones into the geysers. So yeah, it's a nice little move. You get something. And yeah, HyDrA just going to mass up his Guardians, and the Mass Guardian Devourer is basically only going to be able to be dealt with by High Templars. So if HyDrA is able to pick off these High Templars, get these Guardians and Devourers out, it's gonna be tough for Mr. Jose to hold. Getting more defense around his main, which I do like. I feel like that's just something you have to do so you don't get the Reaver dropped or something just for that 1 second you're not paying attention. Picking off that Observer right away with the Devourers, nice move there, going to allow those Lurkers to stay undetected. Once again, we do see this drop coming in here, but going to get picked off immediately. High Templars, you don't want to be running them, and they're going to be so important in these next few minutes here. And HyDrA just establishing himself. He is now maxed out. Probably going to add a bunch more Sunkens and hatcheries. Maybe just get himself a little bit of a bank before attempting to break out and reclaim the middle. We do see another push in here by Jose. But yeah, just not going to be able. He's going to be able to just get in the tip, but that's it. Slowly pushing these cannons farther. Those storms are huge. You have to be storming. More Guardians being made out of all of the final geysers, extractors. And yeah, I think HyDrA is about to take control of this game, up to 105 drones. Looking real good is Mr. HyDrA. Jose gonna have to do something. Gonna have to pull something out of his book, because I don't think this strategy's working there, buddy-o. Yeah, HyDrA in no rush. Gonna add just more hatcheries, more static D, and I feel like you can never even say that, because just again one perfectly timed storm can really fuck up a Zerg player. Lots of High Templars. You need tons of High Templars to deal with the Guardians. To deal with the Zerg, we do see the Defilers coming out too. Usually, HyDrA gets Queens as well, and he'll slow you down. He'll use them snare. He was doing that to me when Zerg versus Protoss and snaring all my beautiful drops. But yeah, drop's not a big thing yet, so HyDrA maybe not feeling that's necessary. But here we go, one drop coming in here. Oh, is it? No, there is High Templars. Gonna get taken out though by those Lurkers, and not gonna lose anything here. And HyDrA's game to lose now officially. Gonna start the Defiler swarming. We are gonna speed this up a little bit just because I don't think HyDrA's going to rush out of here. And like still a lot of pressure here, so it's Jose always on the peak, but like it's unless you have to really get deep down. Breaking at this point of the game isn't as big of a deal as it could be, but this is still worrisome. But again, HyDrA is max. He has all of his larvas rebuilding, and he's going to be able to just over swarm this once again. He did plague some of these units, picking off the observers. Huge stuff. Jose does have a lot of observers though. And yeah, if these Reavers weren't here, Zerglings are pretty good. Zergling Defiler Lurker. pretty good. Oh, another observer coming in here. Using those devours as observer snipers. More lurkers gonna come up here. And now HyDrA, it's tough. It's a tough one still. It's still anyone's game. HyDrA's definitely gonna hold on here though. And yeah, I think he's gonna be fine once again. Ooh, must have bought. Jose must have bought 1,000,000 High Templars because look at all these units queued up. He's queued up like 63 units. Oh no, never mind. Not in all of them. Okay, so he's just fairly low on gas despite all of that. HyDrA being very ghosty, picking off those observers. Lurkers are pretty good if you can't see them, and Protoss really only has one form of detection, are those really weak observers. So very nicely done here by HyDrA. Yeah, just continue to build up Guardians here. And now that there's hardly any High Templars, I feel like this might be the time to break out. These Guardians are going to be extra hard to deal with, only Dragoons. And yeah, these Guardians are going to do work. Oh, one High Templar coming. Okay, no, he has 2 High Templars. Oh, he's going to put him in a dropship. Reaver's running through the observer. Okay, there is an observer here. Getting it pretty far forward, though. All the Lurkers going to go down once again. And he was able to deal with those Guardians. The Guardians at 1-2 versus 3-3. So yeah, Dragoons actually fully upgraded can deal with them fairly well. Looks like he attempted to do a drop here, but unsuccessful. And Jose, yeah, still continuing to apply the pressure here to Mr. HyDrA. HyDrA just holding on. Every time he sends some Guardians out, Jose just crushes them in counterattacks. And yeah, he's getting farther and farther in the base, so that is a little concerning for me as a HyDrA fan in this matchup. And swarming himself, which is good to eliminate the usefulness of the Dragoons, but the Zealots can fight fine underneath it. But yeah, Zerglings, looks like once again they're going to be more than enough to clean them up. The Cracklings. And yeah, HyDrA does have a decent hatchery count now, so it should be, like at this point it should be GG. I said that now a couple times, but Jose, very strong, very quick at remassing. We just need one orchestrated attack here by Mr. HyDrA. I do like this, just sitting out little amounts of Zerglings and Lurkers underneath that swarm. What's yellow in his base? Oh, some observers there. And yeah, Guardian's gonna start pushing out here. There is a lot of High Templars here. The Lurkers are taken out. Zerglings, though, pretty good versus High Templars. You don't want to be wasting storms. Good Reaver. Very nice storm there. And 2 storms can take out 1,000 Guardians. So you really have to be splitting them up. You don't want to be losing all of that gas to 2 storms. And yeah, just a decent enough unit combination here for Jose to continue to hold on. More Plague Ooze being thrown down. Always useful. I'm gonna try to target down that Defiler, but yeah, Jose doing a good job holding this choke here for 26 minutes now, versus a fully powered Zerg. Keeping enough pressure so HyDrA can't really do anything too crazy for like countering wise. And you can see how powerful those Reavers are when they have reinforcements or they have some defense. They just take out huge amounts of units. Still unable to break out, though, is Mr. HyDrA. Setting some overlords out on the map. Maybe gonna go for a Nidus. Counterattack, rebuilding all of his sunken colonies here up at the front. You do want to do that just so you can have more room for a counterattack, and you can just defend these attacks. Just same reason you get those cannons around here. Nice little Plague on some of those big money units. Reaver High Templars. Drones fighting Zealots, not an ideal matchup for the Zerg, and yeah, each of these attacks are getting more and more pitiful by Jose sending in his workers. Arbiter is now out. Every unit being utilized here, except for, I guess, neither Corsairs out. I hear a Corsair. Yeah, pretty much every Protoss unit here. I'd like to see some Dark Archon. Make a Dark Archon, Jose. Did the music stop? Have I been catching this whole game without music, or did this song just change? No, the music's on. Yeah, I feel like HyDrA won this game. We're gonna ×2 it. Nothing else to say here. You fucked up, Jose. You let the Zerg get too strong. Once HyDrA decides, it's just a matter of time before the Protoss doesn't have enough High Templars, I think, and the upgrades catch up. Guardians clearing it up. And yeah, these Guardians, no Corsairs, no High Templars, they are going to do a work. And that's usually eventually what happens. You just eventually run out of High Templars, you run out of Storms, and then the Zerg will overwhelm you with the Guardians. Doing a very good job though with the Dragoons, just targeting the Guardians. Another Plague getting thrown down. So Jose does have some underestimated micro, that's for sure. Definitely been slacking on the drop, so. More swarms and Plagues. Looks like Zergling, Mass Zergling Lurker. I don't know, man. I don't know why this game just doesn't end. How is he just not breaking out? How is Jose holding on? I don't understand. Drop coming in here. Gonna get like 13 drones. Break out! Oh, break out, HyDrA! Could this be the time? HyDrA, Guardians, there we go. There we go. There we go. Destroy him! HyDrA! Gonna take the choke, and yeah, it's just a matter of time now. Hopefully Shithead Boy gives up. Look at that, HyDrA even starting to throw down the hatcheries around in the air, so he's ready to just ready to just mass sunken spores all around and suffocate the Zerg player or Protoss player now. Nice job targeting those drop ships. No drop gonna be down, and Jose. Just a matter of time here, ladies and gentlemen, until we see this nerd asshole leave the game. Nice little Plague. More reinforcements coming in. And GG HyDrA gonna win the Zerg versus Protoss. We haven't seen that for a long, long time. And Jose saying GG. Wow, two big rare things in one game. Amazing. GG HyDrA gonna even it up. And if HyDrA wins Zerg versus Protoss, I think HyDra's gonna fucking destroy Jose. So I'm excited for this next game. Hopefully it's just a decimation of Jose. See you in the next one. Game 3, Jose as his Ho-ass Zerg, HyDrA with his Gosu Terran. So we are evened up, all even. HyDrA able to keep it even despite playing only against Jose's Protoss. So let's see how we go. Well, time for this shite to get her started to see what these fools are opening up with. We do see the standard hatchery first here, then Overlord, then Pool. So Jose gonna go for that other one. I should probably keep track of the timings. HyDrA gonna go for the 3 barracks here. And going to not scout his opponent right away. HyDrA. Okay, now we go. Game on. Game on. They know what's up. Wait, let's go back. Did Jose actually see something? Go back. We gotta go back 1 second. Did Jose actually see something? What'd he see? Whatever. Whatever. I'm over it. Getting a single sunken. 2 Zerglings gonna run right on in here. Get taken out before they can get any scouting information. And yeah, this is if I was HyDrA, I'd be stoked about this situation. Yeah, do that nice safe double factory just in his base. Gonna see you do have to poke the front to make sure the Zerg isn't being too greedy with the lack of sunkets at the front. I love that too. Also gonna lift off the barracks and float it over. Gonna get some scouting information. Gonna be able to be annoying on top of those minerals. Do see a very quick layer for Jose. I know Jose is not gonna build a spire, right? Yeah, get the HyDrA down because he does not have the micro to go for spire. Gonna have to go for lurkers into guardians. We do see the first tank and siege upgraded. Did he get an armory? Is he getting an armory? He did get an armory as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice, fun push here for HyDrA, and he's gonna be close as hell for this. So all good stuff for HyDrA. Jose going to get his lurker nest down, and here we go. We got the first tank in position, ready to start sieging up. The second siege mode is done. Do have that hive immediately down here, so 5-minute hive here for Jose. Jose Zerg is pretty good as well. Not going to lie, very solid overall player despite how much I hate him. And HyDrA though, HyDrA beast as well. Gonna even bring back that barracks, floated it over, get a little scout, brought it back, gonna start production again on it. Getting an eBay, gonna fly float that over as well. Spire up and going. Tanks are starting to push away here. Jose, yeah, massing up his sunkens to buy himself some time, but these tanks are going to be coming in fast and strong. HyDrA, what did he spend his gas on? Did he get it? I don't think he has. Oh, he got marine range. That's what he spent his gas on. But he got marine range before his vessel. Interesting stuff here. A lot of creep colonies, sunken colonies getting thrown down here. It looks like he is just going to go right for guardians. Not even going to go for that lurkers. So just going to mass sunkens into guardians. Does he have the gas to do it? Guess he is going to go for his mutas. Look at that. Jose going for guardians. Building missile turrets up here. Doesn't want to get dropped. Sometimes Zerg will just go for a quick overlord drop and not the speed, and just drop over 2 slow overlords full of lurkers. And sometimes you can sneak a GG off of someone who hasn't died to that yet. These tanks continuing to push forward. Is he prepared for guardians? Not really prepared for these mutas either. So 5 mutas going to come in here and actually be able to do a little bit of damage to these workers. HyDrA though has a very good medic marine tank army here. That's gonna have to be dealt with these mutas. You can't defend and attack at the same time. He's gonna pull some of these marines back. Is hopefully targeting. This push coming strong and forward. Has the vessel, has everything, so he's going to need these Guardians to push. The Guardians are not easy to pull off, just Guardians alone. Sometimes you need to get those lurkers to buy yourself some time. Massing up more and more sunken colonies. Jose just trying not to die. Operation Don't Die right now. Going to rely on, what, 4 Guardians to hold this. 4 Guardians should be able to get killed with just Marines. He's probably going to have Eradicate here soon, too. It is upgrading right now. Tanks pushing forward, and this is a pretty devastating siege spot right here. More Mute is trying to be built, but I don't think he has the gas. 4 Guardians are out. Here we'll see how Jose micros these 4 Guardians. Gonna have to try to pick off these tanks, I guess. Stimming forward, he does have range. Scourge is going to be out as well. There he is, picking off 1, 2. We picked off 1. Oh, and he's going to save that. An Erad going to go down. Going to save his vessel. Once again, only getting 4 drones there. More Guardians actually being built. So, Jose, is he going to be able to hold on to this? Okay, very nice move here by HyDrA. Pulling these tanks forward. Going to try to siege off some drones. Does get a shot. I don't think he even got a kill there, though. So, somehow, Jose miraculously holding on. Adding some hatcheries here back behind his base as well. No Defiler Den, though, either, so he holds, but like he's not in a supremely great position. He took some damage. He definitely took some damage. I don't think HyDrA is going to give up anytime soon. Adding 2 starports, love that. 3 starports and his armory, so he's even going to get Valkyries. Adding more turrets around here, just so the Guardians can't get to his main. I'm going to try to get this drone out here to save that creep colony of him. A vessel's going to come in here. Gonna go for that eraser move. Doesn't look like Jose has burrow. Gonna get 9 kills right there. I need to eraser that around 12 kills, 13 kills. Gonna even get this side now. Beautiful stuff here by HyDrA. Absolutely loving it. Seeing the Erad eraser, 30 kills. Nowhere to run, Jose, you little bitch. Nowhere to fucking run. One race wreaking havoc on these shitty old Guardians of Jose. And yeah, that's GG, man. That is GG. Continuing to get more and more kills. Just chasing these drones down. One little bitch-ass drone left for Jose. And well done by HyDrA. Bravo, bravo. This is GG. Stop wasting our time, Jose. Say you're or just leave the game. Whatever your little scumbag brain thinks is the best idea at this point. GG, and HyDrA going to take the lead in a beautiful game right there. HyDrA playing like an AI robot right now. Smart, beautiful, solid play. Dismantling Jose, and we'll see if Jose can fight back or if HyDra's going to run away with this. See you in the next game, pussies. Here we are, game number 4. HyDrA up 2-1. And yeah, Jose gonna be Zerg. We got a rematch here. HyDrA Terran versus Jose Zerg. Jose gonna have some more time this time, still in a shitty middle position, but he will have a longer distance for reinforcements to come. See how much that changes the game here. Jose's heat ass overlord, but whatever, I'm over it by now. 3 barracks here. Not going to go for mech this time. Mech very good versus Zerg as well, because those tanks come out fast. Very nice here by HyDrA. Gonna try to pick off that overlord, but gonna be saved by that Zergling. Don't think I had enough firepower anyway. The Zergling is going to officially. Both players are going to know where each other are at. Nice try, Zergling. We'll see if HyDrA is going to go for the middle factories. What's he doing? Just one factory here. So maybe gonna go for a medic stim run by. That could be good. Little Zergling gonna try to cheekily run by once again. That layer is complete for Jose. So see if what Jose is gonna change up from or from his first game. Keeping that Zergling alive very nicely. He's definitely doing something different this game. Getting a command center. He's not doing a super aggressive build. He has got something in mind, though. Not sure exactly what it is yet. Spire, Queen's Nest. Gonna completely skip the HyDrA den this time. Oh my goodness. And HyDrA gonna go for a triple command center here. So that is going to let me know that I can go ahead and ×2 this, because he is not planning on killing Jose with a rush. And Jose's like, I'm not dying to a stim attack. It's going to throw down a million more sunkets. And this is kind of like a stim attack into triple off of only 3 barracks. So I guess this is just trying to throw off the opponent. I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting build here by HyDrA. Very, very HyDrA-esque here. Going to try to get something done there. And that's going to give maybe Jose like a false sense of security, thinking that, oh, did HyDrA just all in on that? Throwing down a hell amount more hatcheries. And let's see exactly what the plan is here. Adding another barracks and a starport. I thought maybe he was going to go for a double starport. But at first I thought that he was just going to be versus Mass Muta. Now I don't even know what Jose is doing, because this is a lot of hatcheries for Muta. So interesting stuff going on here right now. Getting that very quick science facility. And I guess right now he's still not going to go for anything too cheesy. He's just going to go for that triple into just like a very solid, massive, Terran strong. I guess it's not bad, but you're going to be facing against the Defiler lurkers, which usually you're trying to avoid. But I guess HyDrA just has a plan. HyDrA is a man with a plan. He's got very strong builds, and he practices them. He knows his timings. And yeah, he's confident. See these Scourges coming in, just scouting exactly what's going to go on here. Going to have an idea of what he is up against. Adding his second factory now. Getting a little out of control, though, is Mr. Jose. Adding more and more hatcheries here. Does have his hive already completed and Defiler Mound, Greater Spire. So Jose has everything he needs right now. Scourge even in here, scouting exactly what's up. Good Overlord placement on the map. We see a dropship out here. Going to fill up with some Marines and medics. Lots of spores being added here. Unless he drops like right there, I don't think he's going to get much done. Is going to scan very nicely. And yeah, even just dropping and getting anything done there before those Scourge can pick you off. Not bad. Gets a drone too. Huge 2 drones. At least 2 drones there, and going to be able to pick off these. That were definitely wanted to be spores. Continuing to push forward here at the front as well. So yeah, HyDrA doing good, applying pressure. Even going to go for the main there. That would be funny if you got that. Just with these 5 Marines. Go, Marines! Go, Marines! Oh no, there's 3 Guardians. Jose loves just making 3 Guardians. He made 4 the last time. Now he's got 3 Guardians out here. But I guess Guardians under the protection of sunken colonies are all you technically need to hold this first little push here. Yeah, he wants to pick off that tank. Defiler Mount was consumed, nearly done, so I'm getting a little worried for HyDrA. That is the problem with this triple. But he's gonna be huge in like 2 more minutes. He's gonna be fully factoried Protoss or Terran. This gonna come in here now, very nicely done. Just something you have to do. Burrow is upgraded this time, so only gonna lose a single drone. Sending some Marines out here on the side to pick up any overlords. Also protect the science vessel. Does protect the science vessel. Sending 2 SCVs out on the map. So I wonder what he's going to plan on doing with that. And yeah, we have... This is like a no rush 10 kinda. Obviously with a little bit of exceptions from HyDrA. Oh my god, these turrets are just to trap this overlord. That seems a little excessive, but you do you, HyDrA, you do you. Was able to get like, yeah, a lot of actual damage on that main, so that could be good. I've seen HyDrA do the mass tank drop here. Was able to kill that overlord, so definitely glad that he built those 2 turrets to do that. There's nothing else that could have replicated that or killed that. Ultralisk Cavern here out, so everything for both of our players in this no rush 10 game 4. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Because yeah, I don't see anything too big happening yet. HyDrA needs to start macroing a little bit better. He's sending out some SCVs and needs to make all of these build factories right now. Dealing with these guardians though is the HyDrA. Very nice here, little side thing here. Gonna try to protect his vessels while continuing to just abuse this spot that is so close to the drones, but it's getting a little out of hand. Jose has a supply lead now. Setting SCVs to just build random turrets on the map for detection. Just gonna E-rad that Guardian. Looks like Jose is getting ready for something. He's got the defilers out, massing up those factories and starports now, so yeah. E-rad's coming in here. Actually, looks like they got like 30 or so kills there, surprisingly enough. And yeah, the triple command center Terran here. 12 minutes. He's going to be maxed out here soon. Looks like a massive drop is being prepared here for Jose. Jose is planning on dropping more starports and factories being added on. And yeah, we'll just go ahead times 2 this because not much is happening. Here's the drop E. Ultralist. Ultralist drop. That's fucking cool, Jose, man. You're cool sometimes. You're fucking cool sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of cool. Pretty useless. Especially like, what are you doing? You're gonna go for a main? You're gonna run your ultras into the main? Yeah, I don't really understand exactly what's going on. HyDrA sending his entire army back to kill those 4 ultras. Hella Valkyries coming in here. Valkyries aren't too good versus Ultralists though. Going for a cool little eraser thingy here. While attacking forward. Jose not paying attention and is losing all of his drones while he's trying to swarm up here. Gonna lose all of his drones. Down to 22. And he looks like he's gonna lose all of his overlords here too. While he pushes out the perfect little counterattack here. Those Valkyries they thought were going to be useless. But maybe he's about to win. I think all the Defilers got probably taken out by the Rays. So HyDrA just going to have to hold on to this frontal attack here. And he should be golden. Jose getting sick of it. He's not happy with that one bit. He lost there instantly. I was a little surprised about how quickly that just turned to shit for him. Those those Velks went in, took out all the drones. For 1 second he wasn't paying attention, and that Eraser took them all out. Fucks up all of his Overlords, fucks up all his Defilers, and yeah, fuck you, Jose. Get shit on, you piece of shit. Well done, HyDrA. Jump into the next one. See if HyDrA can finish this guy off, or if Jose's going to waste more of our time. We'll see you in that next game. Game 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Game 5. And HyDrA once again going to be Zerg. And Jose going to be Terran. So we'll see how HyDrA approaches this matchup compared to Jose. Jose, his Terran is fairly aggressive. HyDra's Zerg fairly passive. So we shall see how these two go. Factory, SCV is going to see the Overlord. Going to try to attack the Overlord. Overlord! Oh my god, the Overlord got taken out. That's tough. That is tough to deal with as a Zerg player. But luckily he's in a corner, so that helps. That helps a little bit. That's 2 extra Sunkens you don't have to build already just by being positioned up there. We do have the Zerglings trying to run around here, see what they can get done, but nothing will be the answer to that. Getting, he had to get 2 Overlords there because he was supply stuck for a hell of a long time after losing that first Overlord, which does suck balls, but going to get an SCV or a Zergling in there to scout. Very, very, very fucking aggressive factories here by Jose. And looks like HyDra's going to try to possibly punish this by pushing up his sunken colonies, maybe disrupting it. Yeah, Jose going to have to lift that up. Doesn't want to get sunken pushed. And yeah, very quick starport here as well. Only on 2 gas. Layer started here already for HyDrA. And yeah, Jose has to win this, or else he's not eliminated. I guess he's basically eliminated, right? If you lose one series, because you have to win both series to advance. So unless you're the tiebreaker or some shit. So yeah, I guess maybe not. I don't know if Scan is still participating or not. But yeah, well, I'm looking forward to seeing him. He has ALG or some shit. He said some real Starcraft stuff. But hopefully we'll get to see him play, because it's always nice seeing the pro Koreans play versus the pro foreigners. And Mr. Jose starting to punch forward here. Do have the Lurker and the Hive going down on the this is the Cole Zerg. He likes to have just 3 hatcheries and go into Guardians just off 3 hatcheries. You want to add additional hatcheries for a long while. This first drop ship going to get taken out, but 5 Marines are going to be here. HyDra's going to have to turn themselves into Lurkers. Nice little move there, and these 2 Sunkens are going to get finished just in time. That's why I always like to get at least 2 Sunkens by my main, in case little shit like that can just really fuck you up if you're not prepared 100% for it. Tanks pushing forward. Did not use the Mamba eBay strategy, which is a little disappointing because it's pretty smart. But whatevs. The double eBay, of course, having one eBay to float up here for your tanks. You send your first eBay in just to fucking scout, but I guess you already kind of did that with the dropship. You need at least one eBay though to maximize vision for your tanks. So they just don't have to keep inching up quite as much. They're maximizing their range. They can shoot farther than they can fucking see, man. So yeah, the Queen's and the Spire going down. Hive is done. Going for Overlord speed. No Defiler mound yet. Oh no, there it is in the top corner. He does have his Defiler mound done. And what's up, Jose? Building just one additional command center here. And yeah, pushing forward. What is he gonna do with these HyDrAs? It's gonna be up to HyDrA to hold on to this. Defiler mound now finishing, and I have to throw some Sunkens here. Get himself some more time. Lurkers getting some shots off. That's always good. That's especially if they take out 2 tanks. Huge. 3 tanks. Huge. 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 Cannot underestimate how huge that is. He should have lost 0 tanks there, but he lost 3 tanks there. So yeah, fucking Jose with some terrible, terrible micro there. Gonna be devastating for him, and that's gonna be huge for HyDrA. That's huge. 3 tanks down for nothing. You shouldn't be losing any tanks right now. And now Jose gonna get a little impatient, start running his Marines into Sunkens and Lurkers. I also love to see this here. There's no way that this is a good idea. No way at all. But hey, as I say that, he is doing a little bit okay there now. I was gonna say, like, what the fuck? He's pulling back now. That Greater Spire is almost done. Defiler is out, and that is good news. And look at that, he lost another tank there. By a super Sunken, adding a lot more starports here and factories in the middle. Jose going all in on this pressure. That's pretty much what Jose likes to do. He just goes all in. Gonna keep that Science Festival alive somehow. It looks like more than one Scourge hit that, but who knows. Jose has thrown away a lot of his army here, though, which is just not what you want to do during this push. And now the Lurker Defiler is out, and that means we could probably ×2 it just a little bit because, yeah, HyDrA just bought himself at least 3 to 4 more minutes. Valkyries being built here, which could be good. Yeah, definitely gonna be able to pick off Overlords. Gonna get these tanks on the ledge, which is. Yeah, it's so important, and that's what these Valkyries protect it from air, and then yeah, you can really pick off all the Defilers. It's real tough to get a Defiler down here with tanks on the ledge. Oh, hear an ERAD go down somewhere. Oh, gonna ERAD 2 of those Defilers. You could either choose to ERAD the Defilers or the Lurkers, and since there's only 2 Lurkers here, I don't think the Defilers are that big of a deal. Just get those 2 Lurkers. A big drop coming in here. No, actually, I guess if he drops right here, that could be okay. Where's he gonna go? It looks like HyDrA. Still, yeah, just gonna play this with his Lurker Swarm. Jose losing more tanks for no reason. Where did that fucking drop go? Did he drop it? Did he lose it? I don't know. I don't know. I lost that drop. Oh no, there it is. Drops down here. Okay, so tanks going to our Guardian's going to come over here and push off. Yeah, you want to use these Guardians to pick off these side ones if you can. 2 Scourge would be nice to pick off those Valkyries. Drop going to come in here at the top. And yeah, I guess right here is a little bit vulnerable. At the back, he'll be fine. More than enough back there. There we is the ensnare. Nicely done. Love to see that. Super underutilized, but HyDrA, yeah, very good at using his queens. And yeah, this drop going to do absolutely nothing. Valkyrie's going to come up here. And yeah, HyDrA really outclassing Jose right now. Not taking any damage anywhere, massing up beautifully. Not wasting too much on his extra sunken colonies, and the Terrans made no progress whatsoever. These medics doing work right now, showing how strong they are. Imagine they could shoot, staying alive that long and doing damage somehow. Doing 1 damage, little pew pew, 1 damage to the drones. Jose being extra with his little turrets around. Continuing to die to a very, very small number of lurkers. Gonna lose probably 2 more tanks here. It's just like a total of like 12 tanks now total that he's lost to just running them into stuff that they outranged. And yeah, Jose just going for a contain right now. And HyDrA's one of those people, I don't think he minds getting contained. He's like, hell yeah, brother, I'll play 7-hour games if that's what you want. I don't care. Continue to pick off overlords. Continue to mass up in the middle. But yeah, I think this is just one of those games where HyDrA is just going to get too big, too strong. This one lurker holding the ground versus an entire 144 supply army. And yeah, this has just been held. HyDrA, clearly the better player. And yeah, he's going to face off versus Scan for his chance in the finals. I'm saying this is GG right now. I don't think Jose has a chance. HyDrA dropping off some HyDRAs in the top to clear off those turrets. Guardians Devourers coming in now versus Valkyrie. Nice Plague on all of those. Beautiful stuff. That's going to even up this fight a lot. Devour is going to be doing pretty good now versus those Valkyries. And yeah, that's huge. Plague, another underestimated, another underutilized thing. Plague. Yeah, clearing off this little contain. And yeah, HyDrA just adding on more and more of everything that is good for him. And Jose just falling farther and farther behind. He hasn't been maxed since 2001. HyDrA, though, definitely does not like to rush out of his base, though, that's for sure. He's never... If there's one thing I can say about HyDrA is that he's never in a hurry to finish the game. But he is ghosted, and he's getting better and better and better, and I think that's going to be a good strategy versus the Koreans because they are so aggressive. So I don't want to deter him from it. But it's not even a bad thing. It's just something I've observed. Vessel gonna get picked off, and yeah, this is GG. Jose gonna be out of here. You're gonna lose what, 4 to 1? 4 to 1. 4-1. And yeah, it's just a matter of time now for my boy HyDrA. Breaking out. Nothing at home at all. So once this middle is taken out, it is all but over. Jose focusing on weird little things like turrets on the side. And instead of just trying to kill that one lurker, he had like 3 lurkers that just held that whole time. And yeah, easy stuff here for HyDrA. Making it look easy. Making Jose look like a stupid old pub. And we love it. So yeah, hopefully the next match is Scan versus HyDrA. I really hope Scan plays. And I hope we get to see that matchup. Because, yeah, hopefully then Scan just destroys Jose. And then we have the the winner of Scan versus HyDrA to go to that go-to final group where 2 Koreans already last. Can HyDrA be the only Korean who doesn't, or who does make it, the only non-Korean? We'll see. Could be. Jose just, milking it to the very, very end here. And it is GG. Well done by HyDrA. Taking care of Jose and destroying him, dismantling him, not taking any damage from him. Well done, Mr. HyDrA. Keeping Jose humbled. And yeah, good stuff. Hopefully these next games are played. I see on the forum. My man Toxic is laying down the law, so hopefully these players figure it the fuck out and we can finish casting this tournament so then I can never cast this fucking game again because I hate Starcraft and everything that goes on with it. GG guys, see you.